All right, guys, so I'm going to be doing a reaction video to this video, How Earwax is Professionally Extracted, Beauty Explorers, Beauty Insider. It's on that Beauty Insider channel with over 900,000 subscribers. This video has nearly 34 million views. So I'm going to see what makes this video so interesting. So let me get it going here. I don't know if it's graphic or not.
Oh my God!
That's not too bad.
Oh!
She's being a little dramatic,
that
but
feels really
that's
weird.
okay.
And
Oh, that's the gross, like, sticky earwax.
I am on my way to get my ears professionally cleaned for the first time. I didn't want to be alone in this experience, so I'm bringing my two friends, Joe and Michaela, with me. It's going to be kind of like a little battle to see who has the most earwax, and whoever does is getting it extracted.
So they're going to an ear, nose, and throat clinic. Typically an ENT would do earwax removal. Audiologists do earwax removal as well.
At Los Angeles Center for Ear, Nose, and Throat and Allergy. So earwax is a naturally produced byproduct of the ear. It's natural. It's supposed to be there. It actually is very healthy to have. It does a couple of things. Number one, it traps debris. So if things are floating into the ear, mostly microscopic particles, it's going to trap them, and then it's going to be shed out. Also, it moistens the ear, so you don't want the ear to be too dry, just like your skin.
It's also true. You get really itchy ear canals if you have like no earwax.
Wax can produce almost like a lubricating effect, so you want it to be there. Otherwise, if it's not, then your ear dries out. And we get a lot of patients that come in with just ear pain, a lot of times from using things like Q-tips, etc. They're kind of destroying the natural product of the ear canal.
Yeah, Q-tips in general, very bad if you
dryness.
stick them down into your ear
We're
canal.
starting up the ear cam, and then we're going in the ear.
How wild would it be if there was like a nest of spiders in Caroline's ear or something like that?
Joe, don't say that. That's
So
disgusting.
sometimes people do have
Ew, that
insects
can
and things like that
happen.
inside of
We
their
get
ear
cockroaches
canal.
at least
I
once
don't
a
think we're
month.
going to get that in this video.
Oh yeah, that's very common.
Ew, that's gonna be
I don't know if
me.
it's very
That's
common,
statistic.
but-
I'm gonna have the roach in my ear.
All right, you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. That's actually her tympanic membrane,
Watch
which
her ear
is
canal be
basically the
super
end of the ear
clear.
canal. So what you're looking down is the actual canal, and there's no wax, not a single drop.
Yeah, super clear ear canal.
What?
There's no wax in there. Just
None at all?
Just one small roach.
I would say most
Believe it or
patients
not.
Oh my God,
that I
let's leave
look
the
into their
roach in
ears,
there.
they don't have any earwax or very little
No.
earwax.
I'm sorry to be a disappointment, but like also happy too.
You actually want your wax right here, right where those hair cells are right there.
Okay.
If the wax is out here in this area, it can be pushed out. Some people don't produce as much earwax as others.
Did he say hair
some people
cells?
produce harder earwax. Some people
I don't think he
produce
said hair cells.
Softer earwax, like more mucusy
Hair cells
type
are in the
earwax.
inner
There's all
ear, and you
different
can't
types of
see
earwax
those.
that you can produce.
Well, I'm good.
He must not have
next?
said
Here I
hair
come.
cells in the ear canal. There's hairs in the ear canal.
I just feel like it's built up, you know? I'm older than I look, and I don't get my ears checked out that often, and I do wear the ear pods a lot. I hope my hearing isn't
Yeah,
going.
so if you wear
I'm praying that
earbuds,
it's
your
the wax in
AirPods,
the,
things
my
like
ear.
that, it can push
Okay.
wax
Oh, I think
into
it's
your
just
ear.
done.
Some wax.
Yes!
This right here
Yeah,
is
he's
a pretty
got
healthy
a good amount of
wax.
earwax
So
in
he
there,
has kind of
actually.
a
You
medium
can't even see his
consistency
eardrum.
wax, so it's not like incredibly hardened. This builds up a lot. It doesn't come out as one big chunk, but it also doesn't suction out very smoothly. We'll use
Yeah, it's
what's
that
called
sticky
curette
wax.
to kind of gently kind
Now,
of
if you
scrape
can
that
see
out.
past
I'm
that
looking around, I
earwax
can't
at
see
all,
past
it means it's
doesn't
not
look
going to be
like
giving
it's
you an
crazy
actual
impacted
hearing loss.
behind it.
But it's
there's
getting pretty
definitely
full.
a
That
wall of
almost
wax.
looks like it's completely
Yo,
impacted.
wall of wax. Oh man, this is great.
Right? So Joe, you might be it, but let's check Michaela.
All right.
So as a kid, I
funny
actually
how they
had
use
an
the
issue,
windowsill to, like,
with
put
producing
stuff
too
on,
much
like, use
wax,
speculum
so
and
I
things
had
like
to get
that.
like some stuff that they'd put in my ear. It was like traumatic for me as a kid. I remember my dad like sitting me on the floor and putting something in my ear and it coming out. Anyway, so I've always had like a buildup of wax. So we'll see if that's decreased as I've gotten older. I don't know.
Yeah, history of wax in the past. I don't know. I think you were holding out on him.
Yeah, I think she was too.
Hopefully saving the best for last.
Can you see that?
That's from using Q-tips, isn't
Yes,
it?
it is, because you can see
She
how it's
doesn't even
flattened
like the
out.
feel
So
of the
it's kind of a
speculum
darker.
in
This
her
wax
ear.
is flattened out.
So that speculum,
that's
that
the
metal
skin down
speculum
there.
he's
And
sticking
when I
inside of her
see
ear,
that
that
right
just
there?
opens up the
So
ear
it's
canal a
going
little
all the way
bit
to
because the ear canal
tympanic
is very
membrane. Now, it's still
curvy.
not a huge amount.
But she only
Imagine
has, I
filling
mean,
up the whole
that looks
ear
like a
canal.
lot of
It's getting
earwax
past
because
the
it's
hair
under
cells, so
magnification.
it's gonna be hard
That's
for
really not
your
that much.
body to clean that wax out.
I mean, you can see the
So
entire
if you left this for a
eardrum.
while, or if you were more apt to producing a lot of wax, then that would start to cause a problem.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad I'm here. Cleaner.
Wait for it. Oh, you got another piece just right there.
Yeah, basically the
Pretty
same.
much the same thing
her
as the
other
other
ear.
side, but a little bit higher up on the ear canal. And then
That earwax is
So
super
who would
easy
you
to pull out.
say is the winner, doctor?
I think, to be honest with you, it's going to come down to when we clean it out. Because
Oh, okay.
if he has a lot more wax,
All right, so let's see
behind
who
that
has
one
more.
flake,
It can be
then I think
deceiving when it's
still a
down in the ear
competition.
canal. You never really know
Clock
until you
is-
actually pull it out how much there's going to be. All right, here's the good part.
What we do here as a otolaryngologist is we remove the wax with a couple of different methods. One method, which we do when there's not an incredible amount of impaction, is we use what's called a curette. A curette is kind of a metal loop that we use
That's
to
my
kind of
favorite
scrape
way
out the
to pull earwax
That
out,
will
is to
just
use a
help
metal
us kind
curette
of gently
to gently
remove all the
just scrape
earwax
it out of the
without
ear canal.
damaging the skin, etc. The other option that we
It's
have
generally very
for removing
comfortable,
earwax
very
is a
quick,
vacuum.
not very loud. If
suction.
you use suction
And we
like
go in with
that,
this suction,
suction
as
can
you
be
can see,
very
we just
loud,
vacuum
but
it out
sometimes you
little
need to
by
use
little.
it depending on what type of earwax you have.
Bro.
So he's going in with his metal curette to get that really sticky wax.
Oh God, I do feel
That
actually.
wax is like the worst for hearing aids too. It just clogs things
Dude,
up
that's
like
so
crazy.
satisfying. Wow, look at that. Yeah, it feels
But it
like
just
you're
goes
really
to show
close
how many
the
different
canal there,
types of
dude.
earwax
Really
there
close
are.
to
You
the
can have
ear.
really dry wax,
you?
you can have really flaky wax, you can have really sticky
Actually, yeah,
wax,
that feels really
you can have
weird.
almost like a
Ooh.
wet ear. There's just a lot of different types of wax that you can find inside of people's ears. Yeah, that's just a mucky mess. You know, after pulling that type of wax out with the curette, it's a really good idea to kind of go in with a cotton swab after and maybe even a little bit of rubbing alcohol. I know some people will say that rubbing alcohol will dry your
This
ear
is not a
canal,
cockroach.
but when you have
Yeah,
that
no
type of
kidding. All right,
wax,
no
he's going to
roaches
start
in the ears.
producing
That's
that
a relief.
again almost
Man, Michaela.
immediately, and the alcohol will not dry out his ear canal. Now that's probably more fun to remove, actually. I love removing wax like that where you can just pull it off in one big chunk. Yeah, that's a winner right there. Yeah.
It was bigger than it looked.
Yeah, she's like
in
shock.
I don't know how I feel about that. Ew. There's more?
he's doing a good job. He's going in to make sure he gets all of it. I love it.
Oh my god. The wax in my right ear? Ew. Okay, I really gotta stop using
Yeah,
Q-tips.
there you go.
This is like
That's
a
really,
intervention.
honestly, that's really
I get
not
it,
that
all right?
much.
I'll stop.
I've seen
So
so
there's a
much
number
more
of different
earwax come out of
over-the-counter
people's ears
options for
before.
removing earwax at home. For the most part, we advise not to do any of them. People use Q-tips. Q-tips are fine if you're trying to just clean the outside of the ear. The second you get that Q-tip,
I've got a Q-tip video too to show you how to use Q-tips properly, so make sure you guys check that out on my channel as well. So overall, I mean, that was a really cool video. I can see why it got a lot of views. I mean, it was on a beauty channel first and foremost, so those tend to get a lot of views anyway. But the personalities that they had inside of that video really kind of lended it to being more of like a enjoyable viewing experience. I got a kick out of watching that. It was quite enjoyable for me. And it really kind of makes me want to go in and dig some earwax out of some of my patients' ears. So if you guys like this video, make sure that you hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure that you hit that subscribe button with notification bell, because I will be doing more of these reaction videos here in the future. And if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below.